Hello Pisces, this is Tarot Queen Jamila, and I am here to do your your Stalker Unveiled psychic reading. This is going to be for 2019. Welcome to the channel. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. If you need a private reading, I do offer phone, Skype, and video readings. The link to my website is below. It's extremely easy to get a reading. You just go to the website, place your order, and then I send you the booking link and you schedule your appointment, okay? So these are just general readings, okay? So far, a lot of people have been saying that they are very accurate. What we are going to be looking at is we're going to be looking at if you are a Pisces and you have stalkers. So if you guys, like I said, if you want more of a personalized reading, more personalized advice, you can reach me below, okay? All right, we're going to be using the Legacy of the Divine Tarot deck today for this reading, and we're just going to get started, okay? All right, the Eight of Cups actually flipped out, so that's going to be our first card. Spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, ascended masters for the Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter and Venus, and cross watchers. What messages do you have for Pisces about their stalkers or stalker? Who is the stalker? Okay, what's the connection with the Pisces? Why are they stalking Pisces? What is their intent? What kind of effect are they having over Pisces' life? How can Pisces deal with this? What intent do they have in the future? And how are you seeing this thing turn out in 2019 for the Pisces? All right, let's get started. This Eight of Cups definitely flipped over organically, so we're going to leave that there. All righty. So, Pisces, it looks like the person that is the stalker it's either another water sign, an earth sign, or either a fire sign, in particular in Aries. And I feel like a lot of you either just walked away from that person, or maybe a lot of you just got back involved with that person. And it's either some stalking that is coming from a third party, which is possibly their ex or somebody else that they could have been romantically involved with. That's what I'm getting from the Fool card. And I feel like this person, whoever it is, you seem to have some sort of relationship with them. From what I can see is that a lot of you Pisceans, either you were living with that person or you just moved in with that person. And there is an outside stalker. This person is following you to work. This person is looking outside the house. And what I can see is that whoever the person is that you're involved with, they kind of foolishly have trust in this person. This is a false friend. The Fool can represent false friends. Somebody that possibly has wanted a relationship with a person, because if a person is claiming to be a friend but they secretly want a relationship with a person, then that's considered to be a false friend, because they're not exactly expressing their feelings. Because typically, if it's somebody that wants to be involved with somebody, but they're sort of masking themselves as a friend and they're hanging around them, as soon as the person tells them, hey, I got feelings for you, the person jets because they like, no, I don't feel that way. And things become very awkward. So this is more so of a third party stalking. Now, for some of you, it's a person that you just recently got involved with, and it's their ex. And this ex is not doing so well in life, which is one of the reasons why your significant other left them, or either the reason why you left them, because they were just dragging you down. They were dragging you down. So the connection is also another thing that Spirit is telling me, is that this could be a landlord that could be stalking you. So you might want to make sure that you got some extra security on your house, because that's possible, especially with the Emperor card coming up. This is somebody that's a little bit confused about relationships. They feel more so of an ownership type of feeling, either over you or somebody that you recently got involved with. The Emperor could also represent a male energy or a female energy that is extremely domineering. Okay, now the Hanging Man comes up. This represents how this person, whoever they are, they're messing with you in certain ways. And like, for example, if you let your dog out of the house, they're trying to call the the pet abuse hotline. If you have anything going on, they're hotlining you, okay, over the smallest things. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this person is definitely trying to bring some sort of law into your life. They're trying to sort of persecute you, is what I can sense. Now, if this is an ex, this ex is trying to get back with you. That is their intent in the future. They do seem to be seeking some sort of spiritual advice from it, because the Hierophant, aka the Faith card, comes up. So they are sort of trying to create scenarios in your life to where you'll feel like, oh, well, I gotta be back with this person. Okay. I feel like the advice from the spirits is the Four of Swords. So I feel like this is where you do some meditating, get yourself some rest, because I definitely feel that a lot of you Pisceans are sort of feeling that pull from that person. I can see them pulling on you with this Emperor and the Hanging Man. They're sort of lost. If you're cross watching, you need to stop trying to puppeteer the Pisces. Puppeteer yourself. This is ridiculous. This is not something to be proud of. I've seen people do that. Oh, I'm puppeteering somebody. When are you going to focus on your own life? Okay? So you can tell that this person sort of tries to stop things for you. Okay? For example, if all of a sudden, your mail is coming up missing, or, different synchronicities and different things that are happening. Your final outcome is the Queen of Cups and the Justice. So like I said, I can really see this person trying to create legal trouble for you. I feel like the Queen of Cups is a spirit guide. Could be Yemiya, could be your mother if you have a good relationship with your mother, or either a friend or a spirit guide. The Justice card is representing having issues with discrimination, and people sort of looking at you and feeling some type of way about you, and you don't even know what you've done. Well, see, that is because that person seems to be they could be using esoteric knowledge, okay, on and what that means is it could be witchcraft, it could be mind control. I don't really think of mind control as esoteric knowledge, but that person is using some sort of higher power energy over you. You can definitely tell that this person has been trying to get you locked up, trying to create these legal issues for you. In particular, if this is your ex, if the kids come and visit and they got a scratch on them, they call in DFAX and saying, hey, my kid has a scratch on them. Kids hurt themselves sometimes. Kids have accidents. You know what I'm saying? So they seem to be kind of dragging you in and out of court. Spirit, clarify the Faith card. Let's clarify some of these. See, the Judgment card comes up. So they may be using things like religion to justify the things that they're doing. I feel strongly that this is a very karmically tied relationship, which means that there's a past life transgression that needs to be worked out with this situation. And it's very important for you to connect with that. Spirits, give me some clarity on the Hanged Man. See? The Seven of Swords. So they up to no good. It's probably been several years, probably been close to 10 years, and this person just can't drop their vendetta. If you are a cross watcher and you can't drop your vendetta, then you really, really, really honestly need some spiritual help. Okay, so I am offering help to those of you that are dealing with this, because you know, I feel like what's happening is that either your spirit or a spirit is kind of using you to attack Pisces, and this is not the right way to go. Okay, what you're doing is you're just feeding the system, especially if you're dragging this person in and out of court, you know, and the Emperor could be an attorney that's involved, and you're paying attorneys and you're doing all this. You're totally being played. And you know, there seems to definitely be an enabler that is involved with the situation. Spirit, give me some clarity on the Emperor. See, the Death card comes up, and so I feel as though this is where somebody is literally you know, has these very, very, very intense emotions, and it's all based upon themselves, right? So if you're stalking the Pisces and you're cross watching, this is you. This is not the Pisces. Okay, you owe it to yourself to make that change so that you can live a happy life. See how the Ten of Cups comes right after that? You're not going to be happy as long as you're on this plight. You may get a temporary fix. Yes, I was able to do this and I was able to do that. I mean, this person will literally call the police and CPS to your house, and then they'll hide behind the shadows and watch the situation because they're getting off on it. And if you're a cross watcher, you're getting off on it, but this is not going to help you. I can sense that there's a lot of issues that you need to deal with. There's change that's needed. The Death card, unlike the Tower, represents change that is needed, but you're going to have to figure out that change within yourself. Spirit, give me some clarity on the Justice card. Okay, so the Three of Wands comes up. So I strongly believe that whatever court date is coming up, Spirits is kind of seeing it could go either way for you. It depends on your willpower and your strength in the situation. You know, the one thing that I will tell you that the Justice card tells me with this Three of Wands is that you need to realize, Pisces, that you have rights and own them. Own your rights and fight for it. Okay? Final advice for the Pisces and the cross watcher. The High Priestess and the Hermit. So there's definitely spirit guides that are speaking directly through these two cards here. And what the Spirits is saying to the Pisces and to the cross watcher is that this was a relationship that was not meant to be. You got to start doing some more soul searching. You know, you're sort of latched on and connected, and you're not really letting go. Also, the Hermit tells me that there needs to be some self-analysis and some self-awareness, and you need to really, really call upon the spirits, call upon the angels, call upon your spirit guides to guide you and to lead you. And you definitely need to look at yourself, because I can sense that you're one of those type of people, not the Pisces, but the stalker. You're constantly focused on other people. That's the problem with stalkers, is that they don't want to focus on themselves and the things that they do. Okay? All right, we're going to throw a couple of oracle cards. Like I said, if you are stalking somebody, there is help out there for you. You know, I get the sense that There's several different reasons, especially with the faith card coming up. This represents that there could be somebody that could be stalking. And I feel like this person, whoever they are, or whoever you are, you know, you need to get some guidance and some spiritual guidance, okay? Oracle, what messages do you have for the Pisces and the cross watchers for this situation? Okay, so the gratitude card comes up and the your own path comes up. So this is where you're going to have to own your own power, okay? And then also you're going to have to start appreciating life, because life is too short. You know, if you waste all of your time just running around here stalking Pisces, or stalking your ex and stalking his family or her family, you know, you're not really giving yourself anything. You may think that, oh, I'm just disturbing this person because it seems like either Pisces' current lover or Pisces has had to get like a restraining order. You need to really realize that life is too short for this. And finding your own path. You seem to be a little lost without Pisces, or a little lost without this person. But guess what? You know, you've got spirit guides. You've got people that will guide you. And I realize that a lot of you guys that are very, very religious, you have a serious issue with expanding upon your current religious beliefs. Okay, you don't have to necessarily, because what I can sense is that it's a divorce, and a lot of people that are very religious, which it has nothing to do with your personal relationship with God, but you're thinking, okay, well, this was wrong and divorce is wrong. But you know what? Maybe that whole thing was wrong. Maybe it's changed, okay? Maybe you need to find your own path. And, you know, stop. And that doesn't mean that you have to turn away from Jesus or you have to turn away from your deities, but you still have to expand upon that, because that's exactly what those deities did. And a lot of that stuff that was written was literally just, I want to say that it was a trick to get you to waste your life. Okay? Alrighty, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you guys hit that thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and if you guys need a private reading, the link to my website is below. Alright, talk to you guys later. Love and light.